Hola amigos, and welcome to today's lesson. Today's lesson is titled Useful Vocabulary number 3. Useful Vocabulary number 3. That's because I've already posted Useful Vocabulary number 1 and Useful Vocabulary number 2. So without wasting any time, let's go to today's list. The first one is allá, means there. Allá means there, as in, let's say you are going to a place in, you can refer to a place as allá. And mostly it's used after verbs of motion, The next one is el almuerzo. El almuerzo means lunch. And if you look at EL there, and I've covered this before. EL is the definite article there, as in THE, masculine. There, THE, masculine. So that should always give you a clue. Whenever you see L, just know that's the definite article masculine. Whenever you see EL, just know what's being discussed is the definite article masculine. Then the next one on the list is el apartamento. El apartamento means an apartment. The next one is beber, means to drink, as in drink a cup of water or tea or coffee. Then the next one is la biblioteca. La biblioteca means library. Now, la is the opposite of el. So whereas L is the masculine, la is the definite article feminine. That's THE there. So that whenever you see la, that should give you a clue that whatever is being discussed is feminine gender. So la biblioteca, library, that means that's feminine gender. Then the next one on the list is el café. El café means coffee. Then the next one is la carta. La carta means letter. Then the next one is casi, which means almost or nearly. Think of when you are speaking like we are almost done or we are nearly there when you're going to a place. So that's the application of casi. Then the next one is cenar, which means to eat or to have supper. Cenar means to eat or to have supper. Then el comedor. El comedor means dining hall or dining room. Again, the clue EL should tell you whatever is being discussed here is masculine gender. Then the next one is la comida. La comida means meal or food. La comida means the meal or food. Again, la should give you the clue that's a feminine article being discussed here. Then la compañera. La compañera means a companion, feminine. Companion, feminine. El compañero means companion, masculine. Companion, masculine. Then el cuarto means room. El cuarto means room. Again, see that's masculine gender being discussed. Then el desayuno means breakfast. El desayuno means breakfast. Después. Después means later or afterward. Donde means where or in which. Donde means where or in which. Entre means between or among. Entre means between or among. Then we go to escribir, means to write. Escribir means to write. And finally, the final word in this discussion is generalmente, means generally. Generalmente means generally. So let's go over the list again. Today's lesson is useful vocabulary number 3, and that's because I've already posted useful vocabulary number 1 and number 2. So the first word, again, allá means there, and it's mostly used with verbs of motion. Then el almuerzo means lunch. El almuerzo means lunch. El apartamento means apartment. El apartamento means apartment. Beber means to drink. Beber means to drink. La biblioteca means library. La biblioteca means library. El café means coffee. El café means coffee. La carta means letter. La carta means letter. Casi means almost or nearly. Almost or nearly. Cenar means to eat or to have supper. Eat or have supper. El comedor means dining room or dining hall. El comedor means dining hall or dining room. La comida means meal or food. La comida means meal or food. La compañera. Compañera means companion. A companion. Feminine. Companion. Feminine. El compañero. El compañero means companion. Masculine. Companion. Masculine. El cuarto means room. El cuarto means room. And let's see the next one. El desayuno. El desayuno means breakfast. El desayuno means breakfast. Después means later or afterward. Después means later or afterward. Donde means where or in which. Donde means where or in which. Entre means between or among. Entre means between or among. Escribir means to write. Escribir means to write. And generally means, and generalmente means generally. Generalmente means generally. So that is it for today's lesson. That is it for today's lesson. Again, remember, besides the words themselves, the takeaway lesson, which should be a reminder, is the genders. The definite article, EL, which means the, masculine, the, THE, masculine, as in, for example, el almuerzo, which would mean lunch, el almuerzo, which would mean lunch, and the opposite of el, and that's masculine, again, that's masculine, and the opposite of the definite article, el, is la, which is feminine, THE, feminine. An example of that would be la biblioteca, library, la biblioteca, or la carta. So again, besides the words themselves, the vocabulary, just pay attention, or a point to note, very useful, is the use of the masculine and the feminine descriptions, the definite article, el, the, THE, masculine, and la, THE, feminine. So those would be good points to note going forward. Whenever you see them in Spanish, they would give you a clue as to what gender is being discussed, what article is the gender of whatever article or subject that's being discussed. Once again, thank you for tuning in. Coming to Spanish Central, please subscribe, share, like, and enjoy the lessons, and keep practicing and going to the previous lessons. Muchas gracias. Que tengan buen día, buena semana. Until the next lesson, adiós.